morning, this is Kelley Hobart from Alpaca Direct, and today we're going to be talking about brioche. We're going to be learning how to do our setup rounds and then how to do a brioche knit and a brioche purl. Let me show you what brioche looks like. It's this. This right here is mosaic knitting on top and bottom, but in the center is brioche. And if you look at it, it almost looks like ribbing, and it's done with 2 colors of yarn. Usually a nice contrast works best, especially when you're first learning. And I'm going to show you this Rudbeckia hat that is an Andrea Mowry pattern, and it's perfect for learning brioche. It has a little bit of mosaic knitting with sections of brioche in between. And if you look at the other side of the hat, it's nearly reversible. The mosaic knitting slip stitches are not quite as reversible, but you can see how the brioche on the light color, it has all light colored stitches. And then if you look back on the other side, the dark color has all dark colored stitches. So this is what we're going to be setting up to do. It's called brioche. So I have this little booty here, and I have some mosaic knitting that I've already done, but I'm going to be doing a setup round for my brioche knitting. All right, so in this Rudbeckia hat pattern, I'm just interlaying this pattern over the top of for these booties, on the booties, so I can have a set that matches. So the first thing that you do is you take your main color, MC means main color, and you're going to be going knit 1, slip 1, yarn over around the whole circle. And my main color is this light tan color, so I would grab that yarn and I would be going knit 1, and then the next stitch I'm going to be moving my working yarn to the front and slipping that purl stitch, the light colored purl stitch, with the yarn over. You see how it went like that? And then I'm going to be going knit 1, and I move the working yarn to the front and then slip that next stitch. That's my slip 1 yarn over. And then knit 1, slip 1, knit 1, and you see I'm moving the working yarn to the front, and I'm making that yarn over by just kind of scooping it. Okay, and when you're doing the magic loop method, you got to make sure to maintain this yarn over right here. So you would put that into position, get your needles back into working order. And I have my yarn over maintained because it's going over the top of the needle. And then I have a knit stitch, and I'm back to slip 1 yarn over. There you go. Now I'm at the end of the round. Now I have another setup round. It's called setup round B. And this is the Rudbeckia hat pattern that is written by Andrea Mowry. It's a great pattern for begin to brioche because you don't have to learn how to do decreases for the top of the hat. They're actually done in knit stitches, not in the actual brioche. So it's much easier for you to learn than the other method where they teach you the increases and decreases at the beginning. So I have taken my main color and put the yarn to the front. That's the way you want to leave it. Now I'm going to be taking the contrasting color, and you'll be working the stitches that were slipped in your first go round. So you're going to be joining your contrasting color and slip 1 yarn over purl, brioche purl. So we have a slip 1 yarn over, and you see here's the yarn over from the previous round, and you're going to be doing like a purl 2 together with that yarn over. So then you're going to be slipping with the yarn over and then doing a purl 2 together with that yarn over, and you just keep doing that all across your round. And as you can see, it's pretty easy to do. And with brioche, you'll be working with your, you'll be working with first your light color, then your dark color, then your light color, and it goes back and forth from light to dark, light to dark. And it basically takes 2 rounds to make 1 round because you're making your knit stitches on the front of your work and then the knit stitches on the back of the work using the purl 2 together. So this one right here was a purl 2 together with that yarn over. So this next one's going to be a slip 1. So I moved my working yarn to the front and then just slipped it, needle tip to needle tip, and I'm off purling again. Okay. And that's all you do to Brioche Purl. And this last stitch here, you see how that yarn over is right there? You have to make sure and catch that yarn over so it's on your work, and you can pull it up a little snug if you need to. And you put that in the front. Now we're going to be going to our first row, and this is going to be doing the brioche knits. So I'll show you how to take my main color, which is my light color, and you drop the dark color now, and then you take your main color, which is the light color, and I'm going to be going brioche knit, which is like a knit two together. You see, this is the yarn over from the previous round. So I'm going to be doing a knit two together, and then I'm going to be doing a slip one yarn over, and then a knit, and slip one yarn over, and a knit, slip one yarn over, knit, slip one yarn over, and you just do that all the way across the round. And so that is how you learn to do your brioche knit and brioche purl. And so you can already see it start to form here. It's super simple to do, and I highly recommend using the Rudbeckia pattern so you can learn how to do the brioche before you attempt to do increases and decreases. And doing brioche in the round is much easier to learn than knitting brioche flat. So try it in the round first, and then you can add on as with your skills later on once you've gotten this mastered. So you hope this helps. Happy knitting.